Check this out. I definitely want to talk about this. Elon Musk is beefing with Tim Cook. Is Elon about that life? Or is Elon gonna...
Don't. Let me out.
Say it. And here's why I asked that question. Now, I saw somebody say Mark Zuckerberg, I think it was on TikTok, I forgot why I saw that. They're like, Mark Zuckerberg tried to beef with Tim Cook, and that ain't work for him. Here's my thing. Mark wasn't never the richest man in the world. Hear what I'm saying? Mark don't got a cult-like following, yo. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Elon got the followers. He got like this Moses, and I'm not trying to compare him to no type of religious figure or nothing, but he has a following. He got people who believe in him. That's it. He got people that believe. Now, I believe that Tim Cook is one of the best CEOs, and I went on record and said this. I believe that Tim Cook is one of the best CEOs we've ever seen in the game. Like what he did, it's hard. The 48 Laws of Power tells you it's hard to step in a great man's shoes. Avoid stepping in a great man's shoes. He not only stepped in Steve Jobs' shoes, but he outdid him without innovating, but changing the company, who the company is, and changing what the company represents. He's one of the most shrewdest CEOs in the game. Now, here's what I want you to understand. There's no doubt in my mind that Apple is a superior company. There's no doubt in my mind. I will not argue with you on that. It is a superior company. But here's what I do know. Elon be having time. He be having time. And this is what I don't like when people just write people off. Because when I got time, when I feel like being, what's the word I'm looking for right here? What's the word I'm looking for? When I feel like when I'm with the smoke. When I'm just with the smoke. I don't care what nobody's saying. How many of y'all ever been in a situation? Here's the thing now. Apple does have a tribe, but this don't got nothing to do with their tribe. This business. And watch this. Everybody that makes an app on Apple is dissatisfied with that 30%. Think about what Elon is doing. Oh, this is good, because I like beef. Beef, we don't discuss. War to get out of line, war to get it head bust. I like seeing corporate beef because nobody don't gotta die. I like seeing corporate beef because nobody don't gotta die. It's just about, you wanna play with me? I'm about to play with your pockets. That's what corporate beef is all about. That's why I like the Facebook Apple beef. That's why I like the Tesla, Elon beef. I like it because nobody don't got to die. It's just straight up, let's get bought. Let's get busy. Let's play business wars. Let's do this, right? So here's what I like. 100% Apple is a superior brand. But this ain't about their consumers. This is about the business, right? Here's what Elon says. Elon says, check this out. He's changing Twitter. You gotta watch what he's doing now. So Twitter is an advertising business. So he's going in. Remember, in order to change the culture of a business, you gotta go there and do something that's erratic. Right? And so we always be like, yo, why this dude all over the place? Clearly something in him, he with the chaos. He with the smoke. I don't know. I like it though. I be with it. I like when you go challenge big dogs because I'm a big dog. So he not, like Mark ain't never been the richest man in the world. Elon is the richest man in the world after losing $100 billion in net worth. He's still the richest man by far. So he got time. And when you got time, you got time. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but here's what I'm saying. If he can do this one thing, watch this. If he can get enough people to say, I don't like having that 30% taken out of my thing. That's what Apple doing. They big dogs. They like, listen, Epic Games wasn't big enough. Epic Games wasn't big enough. So if Elon can get enough people to say the same thing he's saying, all he's saying is this, yo, y'all taking 30%, that ain't fair. And the reason he's saying it because he's going to a subscription-based model. He's going to a subscription-based model. And if he goes to a subscription-based model, guess what? He got to pay Apple 30% too. He got to pay them 30% too. So here's what he's saying. I'm not paying y'all 30%. And if he can get enough people to say, I'm not paying you 30%, it forces Tim Cook to make a change. That's all I'm saying. If he can get enough people to say, you know what? I ain't paying that. That's it. If he can get enough people, because here's the thing, all people need is a leader. All people need is a leader. Everybody on the app is mad about the 30% anyway, but they don't got nowhere to go, and they don't got nobody to stand up for them. So if you get one person to say, I ain't paying that 30%, and neither should you. And you know what you say? Well, I ain't been one pay anyway. And if he crazy enough to go head to head with him, he crazy enough to get the people to follow him. And that's all I'm saying. I just won't see it. Let's go, man. But I won't know if this is going to be Elon.
Dope. Let me out.
God damn. That shit is funny. Man, I like to see beef, man. All right, so tomorrow, man, we got to see Power Talk, man. We're going to talk about the labor market. If the labor markets are still too strong, I think he's going to give us a 50% rate hike, not 75. But with all the money being spent for Black Friday, the one thing I will say is that Jerome is consistent. And so I'll just stick with that. Let's go, man. The one thing I will say is Jerome is consistent. All right, so as we look at that, here's some of the things that was on sale for Black Friday. Pinterest, 31% down. I'm not a fan of that. Adobe, strong company, strong fundamentals, 40% off. Amazon, right now, 45, 47% off. Netflix, 52% off. Tesla, 54% off. Nvidia, 59% off. AMD, 61% off. Meta, 62% off. Snapchat, 83% off. Now, of this list, I can really say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 companies on here are strong. 7 companies on here are strong. Also, I'll say this. Amazon right now is on a 4-month decline. Since 2005, Amazon has never had 4 months of decline in the stock price. 4 months. On the flip side, I will say this. Remember a couple weeks back, I told y'all something. I said, yo, Reed Hastings and Netflix, he's bounced back and he's changed the way that people will look at streaming platforms. Today, Bob Iger comes out and says this. Don't look at the subscribers, look at the profitability of Disney's and streaming. I said, ooh, I told the Trappin that 3 weeks ago. I told him that 3 weeks ago. Bob said, hey, don't look at the subscriber count no more. Matter of fact, we might even stop posting it. Look at the profitability of what we're trying to do with the business when it comes to streaming. We talked about that 3 weeks ago. And sure enough, game changer. You know why? Because this is how we're gonna weed out the good from the bad. And guess what? That's when the best time, George, that's when the best time to tell people to look at me for profitability. When I'm profitable. Hey, don't look at me for profitability when all us negative, When none of us ain't in the positive, look at subscribers. Oh, but when I turn green, and none of y'all ain't green, hey, man, don't even worry about subscribers no more, man. Let's look at profitability here. Matter of fact, the subscribers, let's look at what it costs to get the subscribers. So what if you got all the subscribers? So what if you've now overtaken me in subscribers? You ain't making no money. Matter of fact, you losing $1 billion a quarter. So what matters? The subscribers or the money? Let's look at profitability. Shout out for Reed Hastings, man. Let's give Reed Hastings a round of applause for just being so. Right? One more time. Let's come on through, Reed. Come on, Reed, for changing the game. Come on, Reed, for changing the game. We talked about this 3 weeks ago. I said, hey, Reed just changed the game. He just changed how we gonna look at the streaming companies. I said, he just changed the game. Now, some of my travelers who've been traveling with me, you remember when I said it. I said, he's changed how these people gonna look at streaming moving forward. They're not gonna worry about subscribers no more. They're gonna look at profitability. And when is the best time to look at profitability? When I'm the only one that's profitable. And by a landslide. Whoo, let's go, man. All right, so when we look at the retail companies, let's look at the Black Friday winners. Let's look at the people who won. Let's look at the companies that won. Lululemon. Give them a round of applause. Lululemon, y'all. One of the companies that I love, I'm not gonna lie, Lululemon is definitely one of the companies that I love. I like Lululemon more than Nike because you look at Nike as a stable company. We look at Lululemon, you see growth. I love growth, right? Abercrombie and Fitch. Shout out to Abercrombie and Fitch, all of y'all. Urban Outfitters, clap for them, y'all. Victoria's Secret. Oh. Hey, y'all went bought them. Hey, I know what y'all went bought in there too. Y'all went bought all them lotions. Y'all went bought them candles. And you went bought them panties with the back out. God damn it. Victoria, you let that secret out. That's what y'all went did? Y'all went bought them candles, them lotions, and them panties with the back out. Y'all went got freaky out of that. You ate that turkey, and you drunk that spiked eggnog. You put them children by their grandma's house. You let them children spend the night by their cousins. And y'all got 21, and you do so for me.